in the red. He is named after Slayer's Boxer, but he is not the same one. He is simply Boxer. Oh, we got a cheer coming. And up here in the blue, he wants to be referred to as Songho because this is actually a Smurf ID, but he's called
BabyByeBye.
TSL BabyByeBye. That cheer audience sounded like robots. Sometimes, you know, when I go to these events and I hear the audience cheer, sometimes they go, woo, it's like owls. I love it.
You know, owls are so cute. They saw the owl pictures on the internet.
I know.
Make me happy.
Owl pictures and cat pictures.
Yeah, that's quite true. Cat pictures are awesome.
Now, Boxer goes to Wallen this time. He knows that he was very aggressive that last game. He doesn't want to have a return fire here from Songho. Now, Songho, I don't believe he's going to go for a different build. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think Songho is going to basically stick with that strategy against Terran throughout the tournament. It really allows him to get into a macro game, and that's what he wants. You know, he is so confident as a StarCraft 1 programmer, a macro-based player. So, you know, obviously he's going to want to just stay alive. He doesn't want to do anything gamble, or risky.
As you can see, more SCVs being produced. Very standard opener so far. Almost blocked him out. Oh, wait. Oh, he is going to chase him out. Nice.
Huh.
It looked like he was going to bully the probe out. SCV taking some damage, but this SCV says, you don't touch him. That's my friend. Don't you touch my brother!
They were born together at the command center when spawned at that location.
That's right. They went to school together in the command center. The Marine rallied on the probe. Very smart.
You know, I really hope Songho can go ahead and play a more solid game this time. But we noticed something pretty interesting. If we take a look right down here at the Terran base, no gases.
Oh, whoa.
So I think we're just going to see an expansion off of Marines. It's going to be a very, very fast expansion. And the command center does get started.
I have to admit, the build we saw Songho do in that previous game is a build I use in PvT now. Since you've seen it and talked to him about it, I really feel like it's quite strong and safe.
I feel it's the most solid PvT opening, but against this, Fake Boxer definitely pulling out a good strategy, because if you have 4 sentries against something like this, you're actually just going to be behind.
That's quite true, of course.
I love that Marine placement, by the way.
Yeah, I was just looking at that. Yeah, nothing's going to get in there to see that. He doesn't know about the expansion. For all he knows, his opponent could be Banshee rushing.
And, you know, makes a Stalker this time. So Songho, obviously, something is tipping him off in his bajillion games of PvT practice. He's like, nah, you're not doing that. I'm not going to make a bunch of sentries. And getting a quicker robotics, going Stalkers as well. So he's actually going to be in a better position than I definitely thought he was going to be.
Yeah, that's quite true. I'm surprised he's not doing the sentry build, which he engineered, and I actually really have a lot of respect for it. It's actually a build that I would recommend you guys try at home, especially if you play Protoss against Terran a lot and you lose early.
Oh, yeah.
This is a build you can feel pretty safe with.
It's completely solid.
Unless, of course, you miss the force field like you did last game.
Well, that's the thing, and that happens from time to time. People miss force fields. It's not by a lot. You miss it by a little bit, and suddenly the game is changed.
Oh, this could be bad for the Terran. He's 3-gating, completely different build.
Yeah, and getting that observer out to see exactly what's going on. But our Terran player, he's already got 3 barracks up, as we see here, getting stim, pumping out some Marauders, making a lot of Marines. He's going to have so many units by the time any attack comes, and this is not a hyper-aggressive build by Songho. He's just getting that observer out to see exactly what's going on. 3 warp gates, because he doesn't quite know what's happening, but it looks like he's going to go ahead and expand behind that. A very safe expansion, just so much later than his opponents.
The SCV spots the probe. Now let's see, does he still expand? He does. Now, the Terran still have vision of that. No, he waited for the vision to disappear. Warp gates are up. Songho is finally going to find out. And if he's a good StarCraft player, he's going to count the mineral patches. See how long they've been mined from.
That's right. What if he accidentally counts the mule ones?
Oh, yeah, no
That's
kidding.
been there since the beginning of the game. He is going for Colossus.
Yeah, that's
quite
pretty
interesting.
smart. In this situation, you can't bother cranking out Immortals.
Oh, that's very true.
Immortals are basically good for defending
or a more
Marauder
equal
Rush.
economy
Yeah,
as well. The only problem is Colossus off 2 base is pretty hard to support. You need a really fair chunk of units with it. And, you know, on this map, sometimes there's a lot of area to engage, and he's going to want to engage only in very closed-off areas.
Right.
So Sungho's going to have to be very careful about that, use his force fields very carefully, because he only has 3 sentries out.
Terran's going to be aggressive. I don't know if this is entirely safe, but
it is the best timing he could come up with since that Nexus is just finishing. That is the most weak time for a player. And with all those force fields and Zealots, I think he's going to see that and turn around.
wisely so. Colossus on the way. Not chrono boosted out. Note, he's saving his chrono boosts.
Yeah, I like the chrono boost on the Nexus instead. He's really got to catch up in economy, get a lot of probes out as quickly as possible, because the Terran with 2 orbitals and that expansion up so much quicker is just going to have a much sicker economy.
Here comes the Terran now.
Oh, beautiful. The Marines in the front, getting shot up by the Zealots, but he does run around the side where there were not enough force fields, and Sungho nice force field there. Kills a bunch of units, but he may lose a lot of sentries here, and he does. The probes have to come out. Sungho in a lot of trouble. Big Boxer playing a beautiful rush here.
Big Boxer looking more and more like real Boxer every game I see this guy play. The Colossus is out, however, and you know, that was somewhat of a fair exchange, except that he did take out all the Protoss sentries. And of course, you don't really have a lot of gas in the space to give to just remake the sentries.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little bit scared for Sungho right now. You know, the supplies, they're very similar. The problem is the production facilities are way ahead for Big Boxer. He's going to be able to make a lot more units. And at this point, he can really just make an expansion. And that's what I truly hope to see right here. He should just start a command center. After killing that many units, Sungho ain't attacking you, Big Boxer. Go make an expansion, get way ahead of him. But it looks instead like he's just going to keep pumping out units for a while.
Cranking out Vikings is the right response. The moment that you see your opponent go for Colossus, I'm talking heavy Colossus took off 2 base, you have got to get Vikings ASAP. That's the only way to combat him. Vikings with the long range can actually deal with the Colossuses.
Now, the one problem is that was actually a really good trade for our Terran player. He killed all of the ground units, basically. Now, when you go Colossus up 2 base, you need a bunch of ground units with them, or they aren't that good. Problem is, he can't really support pumping out Colossus non-stop, getting upgrades, expanding, and making units all at once. Gateway units. So he's kind of having to pick and choose here and there, made 2 Colossus, stops Colossus production, adds in some other stuff. And that is not what you want to be doing. You want to have kind of steady production from all your buildings.
Yeah.
That's why one of the reasons why it's kind of hard to go Colossus off 2 base. So right now, I think Boxer in a very good position.
As you can see, Sungho is bunkering down here. Heavy 2 base, and he's even got a forger. He might even start chrono boosting the +1 attack. He knows he's behind. He needs to have a stronger army. He's probably going to be expanding after his opponent throughout this entire game until the Terran can make a mistake.
And we see the supplies, 99 against 130. Fake Boxer looking very good right now. Be looking way better if he made a command center.
Now he is getting the charge ability. Now, charge with Colossus is scary as hell for the Terran, because the Zealots get right up there, so the Marauders can't bum rush the Colossus. It's a very, very difficult moment. Looks like we got another time to take her. I don't know if this is a wise decision from Boxer. Would probably be safer to just expand, unless he's just trying to pressure the Protoss into making cannons.
Very true.
Scans it.
But the flanks aren't done yet, and here we go. Force fields going up. Not the best force fields in the world, though. One Colossus going down, the other one has taken a lot of damage from these Vikings. It goes down, 1 left, and it looks like this is going to be it. Sungho completely owned by Fake Boxer.
GG to Songho. Too bad to see another one of my buddies taken out. I guess if you hang out with Cases and Artosis, you just can't get to the round of 8. Really well played by Boxer. This guy might get farther than Slayer's Boxer.
We'll have to see, man.
That's going to be GG. And look, he's just making barracks. Oh, it's a diss. Oh,
it is.
Best diss yet.
A trillion
Barracks everywhere.
He'll probably lift these all up and just fly them into his opponent's face.
I love when we see the trash talk with these guys.
GG. Fake Boxer moves on, killing top-level pros everywhere, man. These are some really top-level guys.
Oh, yeah, look at that personality. Boxer.
Yeah, man.
He said he was going to change his ID, right?
Yeah.
Next season.
Yeah.
Do we know what that's going to be?
No, we don't know. Blizzard is going to allow ID changes pretty soon, I heard. So,
they changed it to not a squared. It's like, listen, man.
Oh,
like,
no.
You don't get it, do you? What an exciting series we saw there. Too bad to see Songho make a mistake like that early on in the game, in Game 1. Game 2, I think it was just, superior build orders.
Yeah, that was such a fast expansion. And Songho playing his very steady, safe style where he didn't really get enough scouting. He didn't quite know what was going on. And that's it, man. He just got punished nonstop. This is why people are really afraid of this guy on the ladder. He wins a ridiculous amount. He's got a great win percentage. Really a top-of-the-line player despite what we saw in the round of 64.
No, very, very true. And I think it's going to get even better in the round of 8. Of course, I am a little bit sad to see Songho lose. Too bad. We were hanging out with him outside the building before we had to come in for makeup and rehearsal.
We are bad luck, Tasus.
We're bad luck. Do not hang out with us.
Don't let us touch you if you're coming out for
that's
the
right,
GSL
that's right.
qualification.
Don't hang out with us if you come out, or you will probably not get that far in the tournament. We're bad luck. Big blow to the TSL as they lose not only Fruit Dealer and Clyde, but now Songho as well. Excuse me.
That's all TSL players are out of this tournament. So
that's a tough break for such a magnificent team. Now, I hope you guys sent in a lot of questions on the forums, in the correct spot on the forums.
Yeah.
And that you didn't spam them in because we won't pick them if you send in 50 questions from one person.
Don't make John work more than he already has.
That's right. John over there looking at the questions right now. We're going to get an interview soon with Artosis, and we're already halfway through today's games. Sometimes we have these days where it's like really long.
This is going so quick,
epic.
man.
And sometimes it's like 2-0, rush 2-0, rush 2-0. So hopefully the other games are a little bit longer.
Yep.
All right, we'll see you guys again soon.
One that will